What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again, here for you, some Call of Duty Ghosts today, playing a little bit of Domination, this time on the map Whiteout. We're going to be using the Honey Badger with single fire, and I talked about this in a previous video. If you take single fire, the semi-automatic attachment, and put it on any assault rifle here within COD Ghosts, that assault rifle becomes a 2-shot kill. It's ridiculously powerful. It basically turns any assault rifle into a marksman rifle without any of the penalties of a marksman rifle. Not that there are a whole lot, but you know, it does take away those penalties. So it's definitely pretty good, definitely pretty powerful. It's a good gameplay I got for you guys today. It's a pretty long one as well, which definitely suits today, which is Wednesday, which is Dear Nero Day. If you guys aren't aware, Dear Nero is a weekly series here on my channel where you guys send me in fan mail and or fan questions. And I do my best to go ahead and answer them, especially if I haven't answered them before and if I feel as though they make an entertaining question. So let's hop on to this with the first question. He writes, Dear Nero, I don't have Call of Duty Ghosts yet, but lately I've been playing Hardcore Team Deathmatch on Black Ops 2. This is weird because I don't usually play Hardcore, but I was going to ask you is, have you played Hardcore on COD Ghosts, and is it good or fun? Jacob from Canada. Jacob, no, I have not played Hardcore mode in COD Ghosts. I'm not much of a Hardcore player. Now, story time, sit back and relax. We used to play Hardcore a lot. I was actually primarily a Hardcore player. Now, this was during Call of Duty World at War. World at War is my first Call of Duty. I'm not sure how many of you know that. Some of you do, but maybe not others. But Call of Duty World at War was my first Call of Duty, and I was god-awful at it. I was horrible. I was bad. I couldn't do anything right when I played World at War. I just couldn't. And one of the things I found, just by searching through, I decided to try every game mode to hopefully find out that I'm randomly good at one of the game modes, which none of them I was. And eventually, I started playing Hardcore. And none of my friends have played Hardcore before that. I was like the first one to try it. And I'm like, this is amazing. There's no UAV. And you one-shot everybody if you're using a rifle. And I was like, yeah, this is the greatest game ever. You know, we would play Hardcore Team Deathmatch so much that, I don't know, I just loved it. You know, because I was bad at the game. And being able to, you know, lay in a bush with like a silenced rifle. And camouflage, which was like the ghost equivalent in that game, and just, you know, one-shot people across the map with like a silent SVT. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I love this. I'm so good at it. And that's not to say that people play Hardcore bad, because the story goes on. We started playing Hardcore Search and Destroy because we found a love for Search and Destroy. In fact, I put 15 days of playtime in the Hardcore Search and Destroy alone, just that game mode in World at War, because they kept track of your individual playtime in each playlist. I played 15 days of Hardcore Search and Destroy, and the people that play Hardcore Search are hardcore. They are, man. Like, Hardcore is much different than your standard playlist. Hardcore is a lot more about pre-fire and wallbangs than your standard playlist. Hardcore Search and Destroy, on World at War anyway, I'm not that great at Hardcore in other games, but in World at War, I could show you guys pre-fires to take people out of their spawn. I could show you the craziest wallbangs. Like, I could be across the map and I would know like what walls I could shoot through to be able to like defend a bomb. Like, all I do is listen for them defusing the bomb and I'll shoot them through 3 walls or something with like a deep impact Gewehr or something like that, and take them out. It's pretty intense. No, I haven't played Hardcore here in COD Ghost. After World at War, Hardcore kind of faded for me because I don't know, I just don't like dying in one hit. I don't like not having UAV. It was just kind of a phase I went through back in 08/09 when World of War came out. But I don't feel as though I've ever shared that story, so I figured I would go with it. I take your question about have I played Hardcore and Ghost and instead talk about World at War, but still, I wanted to give my experiences with the Hardcore game mode, because I know some of you are probably Hardcore players. Next question, he writes, Dear Nero, it seems that my favorite YouTubers are not enjoying Call of Duty Ghosts, and they don't seem to be posting as many videos as last year. My question is, what is your outlook on Call of Duty Ghosts? In my opinion, it is not as fun as in the past Call of Duties. This does not have to be on Dear Nero. A simple response would be great. Nick from New York. So Nick, I've noticed it as well. There's a lot of people that are very, very unhappy with Call of Duty Ghosts and how it's going, and I'm not one of them. I didn't care for the game very much when I first got it. I didn't really like it much at all, but that's because it's an adjustment, and you have to adjust to this game. You do. You can't play this game like it's COD 4. You can't play this game like it's Black Ops 2. You can't play this like it's Modern Warfare 2. You have to play it like it's Call of Duty Ghosts. And once I figured that out, once I learned how to play the game and to do what it takes to be successful here in this game, I'm really enjoying it. I made a video a couple days ago. It was about how to get high KD within COD Ghost, and excuse me, I'm getting hiccups here. How to get high KD here within COD Ghost, and I'm liking that. Like, my KD is skyrocketing. I'm liking the game a lot. Like, I'm playing Team Deathmatch. I'm playing smart, and I have like a 5 KD in Team Deathmatch. If I check the lobby leaderboards, like, everyone's usually around the 1. I'm all the way up there to 5. Like, this game clicks with me. This game works for me. I understand how this game plays now, and I'm really enjoying the videos I'm making. I'm definitely enjoying the success from the videos that I have been making. A lot of them are gaining a lot of attention. I'm really liking that, gaining a bunch of new subscribers, and it's a really good thing. Call of Duty Ghosts overall has been great to me, and I'm really enjoying the game so far. And that can't be said for everybody, but you know, maybe they'll get to it. They'll get to it. Maybe they just haven't played the game enough to understand how to play it. Maybe, and then maybe they'll like the game more after that. But me, I'm loving it. Next question, he writes, Dear Nero, have you ever done any live streams? If not, do you plan to do them, and would you play with your viewers? I think it would be a great way to interact with viewers. Ben from Maryland. Alright, Ben, so I have done some live streams. I have done a few. Mostly during Black Ops 2. They were zombies, and I would live stream zombies. I'd play Grief, you know, myself and my friend Foxhound and 2 subscribers versus 4 other subscribers, and you know, after each game we'd swap out all the subscribers and we would just play Grief on zombies, and they're pretty fun. If you do a YouTube search of NerosCinema live stream, I'm sure you'll find it. And I don't know, I like doing them, but like I'm very bad with tech stuff, like really bad. Like, you won't believe how bad I am, and I just can't do it. Like, last time I tried to stream, it just wouldn't work, and I couldn't figure out how. And Foxhound live streams every day, and he's trying to help me with it, but he streams on Twitch, and I stream on YouTube because I'm with Machinima, and they want me to stream on YouTube, and we couldn't figure it out. Like, I'm sitting there, TeamViewer, which basically lets Foxhound take remote control of my computer so he can do everything for me. He couldn't even figure it out. It's like, this is ridiculous. And YouTube streaming is not exactly fun. We had it all set up. It just wasn't working. Live streaming is a hassle, and it's something that I like doing, but it's hard. I'm not good with tech stuff. Next question, he writes, Dear Nero, I hope you're having a good day, and are you going to play other games besides Call of Duty on your channel? Also, would you want to do a vlog Facecam or something like that for one of your episodes of Dear Nero? Jensen from New Hampshire. So, I am having a good day. I haven't gone to sleep yet. It's currently like 10 in the morning, and I haven't been to sleep since I woke up yesterday, but whatever. My sleep schedule is always like that. Do I plan on playing games other than Call of Duty this year? Yeah. A lot of next-gen titles are coming out, and the one I'm most excited for? You thought I was going to say Titanfall. I am most excited for Zoo Tycoon coming to the Xbox 360. It sounds awesome. I used to play Zoo Tycoon on my friend's computer, and I go to his house. I can't interested to see how that game goes. But yeah, I'm going to play a lot of the next-gen games. Looking forward to that. Whether or not I'm going to be posting them, how that goes, I don't know. Not every game is exactly great for posting. That's actually a thing. Definitely enjoying Call of Duty content now. It's November. It's Call of Duty time. We'll see further down the line, 6 months from now, whether or not what kind of videos will go up on my channel. I have done various Let's Plays here. Mostly zombie-style stuff, right? Like The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I've done Red Dead Redemption's Undead Nightmare. I did, PokeMMO, and I think a few others. I can't remember all the videos I've done, but I do plan to play on some other games this year. As for vlogs, face cams, and other things for Dear Nero, so everyone asks me for face cam. Don't we do a face reveal? And it's like, well, that's creepy, but I can understand people are interested to see how I look, I guess. Well, my webcam is like awful. It's not very good at all, and it makes it hard to do these kind of things without having to go invest in a webcam, which will just make me pay hundreds of dollars for something I'm not even really that interested in doing. Other than that, I never really see a like a need, like a necessity for face cam in a video. Like, whenever people have face cam, that always just bothers me. Of like, well, your face is getting in the way of the gameplay. Like why am I watching this person's face while he plays a video game? That's, to me, that was always weird. But to each his own, I guess. But I just don't feel like investing in a webcam. That sounds like a lot of money. I don't feel like spending. Next question, he writes, Dear Nero. Have you heard of the out-of-the-map glitch on the map Freight? And he goes on for like, you know, a good paragraph on this. But yeah, the summary of it is, have I seen the out-of-the-map glitch on Freight from Agent 9400 from Georgia? And Mr. Agent, yes I have, sir. I have found it. Here's a pic. I found it. I've died to it. And it's not very fun. But yeah, I have seen that glitch. People are getting underneath the map somehow or other. I don't even know. But they're doing it, and hopefully they patch it soon. I definitely hope they patch it soon. And man, under the map glitches, man, they suck. Although there was this under the map glitch on Call of Duty World at War, and it was freaking epic. So what you did, it was on the map Downfall, and you get underneath the map, which wasn't that hard. You find it's this wall randomly, you just hump it basically, and it lets you in it. And in that game, like, they had a swimming animation. But the swimming animation was nowhere in the single player or the multiplayer. But if you did go underneath the map on the map Downfall and you went over to a puddle, because if you're underneath the map, the puddle itself kind of picture like water coming down like it would in Minecraft. You could swim into there, and then your character would actually swim, like start treading water. And the funniest thing, like one of my favorite memories, which like I said, I played a lot of Search and Destroy in World at War. I mentioned that earlier in the video. It was hardcore search. I was just playing by myself, and I did that glitch going underneath the map because it was kind of like a widespread thing. Everyone knew about it. Well, I think at the time not a lot of people knew about it, because I went underneath the map, I popped back up, and I'm just like yelling at all my teammates, come back to spawn, come back to spawn, because that's where the puddle was at. And they all come back to spawn, and then I pop my head out of this puddle, and my guys stood there treading water, and I'm like, sup. They're all like, they all thought I was a hacker, and one person thought I was a hacker. The rest of them were just, you know, screaming and yelling. They thought it was hilarious because I'm sitting there treading water with my little army helmet, and it was epic. But yeah, I do hope they patch that glitch. Next question, he writes, Dear Nero. Hey Nero, you said in multiple videos that you like to watch the Painkiller Already podcast. I was wondering, what is your take on the Wings of Redemption boot camp and the PKA 155 in particular? Kyle from Georgia. Somehow I don't feel as though that's a coincidence that, you know, Kyle from Georgia. Are you guys unaware? Painkiller Already is a podcast that Willie's Gamertag, Wings of Redemption, and FPS Kyle do, which is funny because Kyle from Georgia, because one of the hosts on the show is named Kyle his name's Kyle and he's from Georgia. But okay, so Wings of Redemption, he's doing his weight loss boot camp. He's really overweight. He's been for the majority of his life, and he's trying to get his life turned around. Kyle, a co-host on PKA, said, you come down to my house, live with me for a month. We're going to do a boot camp to do a series of videos. I like it. I love the videos a lot. And on PKA 155, the Painkiller Already podcast, Wings sounded pretty out of it. You know, he hit a weight plateau. He hadn't lost weight in a few days, like 3 or 4, something like that, after losing like 25 pounds within 2 weeks. And then suddenly he's not losing any weight. He hit like a weight plateau, and he was down in the dumps. He didn't want to do it anymore. He wanted to go home. I've been there. He was very depressed, and I've been depressed in my life. And he kind of had this thing where no matter what somebody said to him, you know, he has this defense mechanism where he just shuts down. It's like, whatever. You know, I've been there. You know, they said, well, what are you going to do? You're just going to quit YouTube? And he says, yeah, screw it. I'll pull tickets for a living. And I've had that kind of thing, you know. Like, I'm stubborn. It's almost a stubbornness that he had. I was very bad at algebra in high school. And I would fail the classes. Like, I never actually passed algebra in high school, not even the first course of it. Mainly because it was something that required a lot of effort on my part, and I just didn't want to do it. And I got stubborn with it. And like, well, what are you going to do? You're going to graduate? I'm like, nope, I'll just drop out. And they're like, well, what are you going to do for a job? I'm like, I just won't get one, or I'll live on the streets. You know, just that kind of stubbornness. Like, it's like you're depressed. It's something that you don't think you can do. And I've been there. For me, it was algebra in high school. For him, it's his weight issues. But he put out a video today. It was actually a really, really well done video. It was a vlog of him. And he's like, you see, when people are making these life changes like this, like a serious life-changing decision like he's doing with this boot camp and turning his life around with his weight, it's difficult. And there are these ups and downs. And we were just unfortunate enough to see one of him in his most down state in that episode of Painkiller Already. And you know, me, I was disappointed by him, just like everyone else after watching the PKA. But at the same time, in my head, yeah, I even talked about it on Twitter, I had the same issues. And, you know, it doesn't mean he's going to quit. And he isn't. He's still there. He's still losing weight. He's still doing workouts, and he's still putting out videos. And he's really working towards putting his life around. So that's an awesome thing. That's definitely an awesome thing. I can't wait to see more videos from it. And I can't wait for the next Painkiller already. It's going to be a cool one. Next question. He writes, Dear Nero, I know your birthday was on the 17th. November 17th, by the way. Thank you guys all for the likes on that video, by the way. The Search and Destroy Ace. You guys gave me a bunch of likes for that. It was awesome. But back to the question. I know your birthday was on the 17th, so I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. And I know that you aren't much of a drinker and don't like to party or anything like that. So to you, my question is, what did you do for your birthday? Tyler from Canada. Well, Tyler from Canada. What I did for my birthday. So I turned 22. It was November 17th. That's my birthday, 1991. And I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything at all. You're right. Obviously, Mr. Tyler from Canada is a longtime viewer of my channel. I'm not much of a drinker or an advocate of drinking. I don't like to party. I did a bit in high school, but it just isn't for me. I don't like it. My birthday was really nothing out of the usual. I didn't do anything, like, at all. and that's just because I chose not to. What I do? I live in a town of 5,000 people. The biggest things that we have to do are Walmart and McDonald's, and we just didn't do anything. We had a nice family dinner at home. My parents are split up, so I went with my dad, my brother, my dad, my grandfather. We went out to dinner the next day, and that was my birthday experience. Really nothing big. When you're older, birthdays aren't a thing. When I was younger, I would go to the bowling alley every birthday. I loved it. The bowling alley. I don't know why I liked bowling. Whatever is my thing. We'd go to the bowling alley, rent out half the bowling alley. You know, we'd have all these lanes, and we have the balls and this area for food. And it was great. I loved it. Bowling alley was my birthday when I was younger. But when you're older, it's like, you don't really do much. Next and final question. He writes, Dear Nero, what do you want for Christmas? Martin from Canada. There's lots of Canadians around here. We got Tyler from Canada, Martin from Canada. And this question kind of ties into the last one. When you're older, things kind of change. Christmas was always my favorite time of the year. Of course, I watched a lot of TV growing up. So every single show I watched had a Christmas special. Greatest thing ever, right? When it's the holiday season, you get the Halloween specials, then the Thanksgiving specials, and then the Christmas specials. It was great. Everyone loves that time of year, especially if you're younger, watching a lot of television. Come Christmas, of course, if you celebrate Christmas, then you get tons of presents, and you get the tree, and the holidays, and the decorations. Then my family in particular, we go out to my grandparents. After the whole morning where we all open presents and stuff, then we go out to my grandparents for dinner, and see all my cousins and aunts and uncles, get more presents there. And when I was real young, when she could still do it, because she was old at the time, my great-grandmother, we would go to her house on Christmas Eve, and we'd get more presents there and meet the family and see the family and all that stuff and have dinner and lots of food, lots of presents, lots of Christmas specials, lots of everything. It was great when you're younger. Now that I'm older, like I said, I'm 22. I have a job, which is YouTube, and I get paid well for it. And my birthday just happened, right, November 17th, and nobody knew what to get me for my birthday because I'm older, I have a job, and if there's anything I want, I just go buy it, Like, my best gift was actually this, it's like a sweatshirt / hoodie combination thing. I really like it. It's actually awesome. My mom got me, and that's what you get when you're my age, Last year for Christmas, I got new headlights for my car. Year before that, I got my desk, which I'm using right now, and if I do this, no, I guess it doesn't pick up a whole lot of reverb, or maybe it did. Might pick up a lot of reverb on my mic, but the desk gotta be used to this day. I got that a couple years ago. And Christmas, what do I want? I don't know. I really, like I said, when you're my age and you have a job, it's like you buy most of the things you want. If I had to pick a wish of wishes, a like and a favorite, this is what I want for Christmas. But every video, a like and a favorite, but of course that's not possible for a lot of people. If I had to pick an honest thing, my heart of hearts, what I would want for Christmas is maybe a new computer. I don't know. I like my computer. It's pretty good. but there's always better out there, right? You can never, I mean, having a better computer is never a bad thing. But either way, I hope you guys all enjoyed this this video, this week's episode of Dear Nero. And if you did, remember to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves, and let me know in the comments, what do you guys want for Christmas? Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, name something you want in general. How about that? We go do that for this video. But this was a rather long episode of Dear Nero. Either way, hope you guys all enjoyed it. And if you guys like your question featured on next week's episode of Dear Nero, send me a personal message here on YouTube with the title of the message being Dear Nero. If it's a good question, an entertaining question, and most of all, a question that I have not answered before, I will do my best to go ahead and answer it. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Remember to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
I was banging 7 grand rocks, that's how I roll. I got 1 year ago. Are you bipolar?